Our goal is to be able to write and graph an equation in slope-intercept form. What we're going to do first on our top flappy is we're going to write what slope-intercept form is and what the parts mean. On our colorful thing, we're going to learn how to write it. Does everybody understand? And I'm cutting.
Yes.
Ashley, I need you to breathe, baby. Alright, so hopefully your foldable is folded down. Does anybody remember what slope-intercept form is?
Yeah, it's y. No, it's triangle.
Y equals mx plus b. Awesome. Take a point, Ashlyn. So it's y. On the first thing, I want you to write y. And then I want you to write equals. And then I want you to write m. And then I want you to write x plus b. I love how excited y'all get about these. It just makes it worth it. It makes me feel like I'm not just wasting my time by making these. I greatly appreciate y'all's enthusiasm. Yes, baby. Take a point for your enthusiasm. Alright, hey. Calm down. This is why we can't have nice things. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what each of the parts mean. Now, we know that m is slope. We've talked about slope before, but now we need to talk about what the other parts mean. So the y is not the y-intercept. It's actually the y-coordinate. I can't get comfortable. Yes. Okay. No. No. You're not there yet. We're over here at this y, right here. Right, baby, but I asked what this was. Okay, so that's what I'm telling us. Alright, so this is the y-coordinate of any point. We can't fit on the line on there. So it's the y-coordinate of any point on that line. It's the y-coordinate for any point on that line.
Are we going to have to write something on the top part of it?
No, we already wrote y. You mean up here?
Yes.
No.
Any point on what?
It's the y-coordinate of any point on that line.
That's crazy. You know what I did? Creativity. I put a quotation mark and drew a line.
Okay. Now, what does M stand for? Slope. Good. Take a point. So it's the slope of the line. So if y is the y-coordinate of any point on the line, what's x? It's the x-coordinate of any point on that line. Good, take a point, children. So let's open the x flappy. It's the x-coordinate of any point on the line.
We don't have equal sign and
Explanation.
Because we know what that means. Alright, and what's B? What's the last one?
Oh, that's the,
oh, that's how far you like go down or
What does that mean?
Travel. Distance.
M is the rate of change. M is the rise, then run. Which intercept?
the y.
The y-intercept. Take a point. So B is the y-intercept. It's just the y-intercept. So this is called slope-intercept form because it's the slope, which is M, and the y-intercept, which is B. So now what we're going to do today is we're going to learn how to write in slope-intercept form, and we're going to learn how to plug in for each of these things. Are you ready? I'm so sorry. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to learn how to graph and slope-intercept form. But what I want us to do, do we have any questions on each of these parts? Alright, on the top part of your flapping, I want you to write slope-intercept form.
What color are you using?
I'm using black this time.
That's a thing.
Alright, so that's the top. It says slope-intercept form. The next line, I want you to write how to graph.
We're supposed to have.
You'll have 6 total. You'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's basically the same thing.
Oh,
I have 6. They just covered up.
it's fine, baby. You're fantastic. It's fine. It's fine. All right, on the next one, I want you to write how to write from standard form. So this is the top one. This is the first little tab under the top. This is the second tab under the top. The third tab under the top, we're going to write how to write. I should have reversed those. Oh well. Slope and y-intercept. The next one says how to write slope and 1 point. And the last one, how to write 2 points. No, we just need 2 to be able to graph a line. Yes, Ron?
I don't have 6.
1, 2.
Oh, we were supposed to write 6 right here.
Yep, that's right. How to graph, standard form, slope and y-intercept, 1 point, 2 points. Yes,
What's the test on this?
Monday. Alright, so I'm giving you a little index card with the graph on it so that you can have a graph in your foldable and you don't have to make one.
Give it to everybody.
You are so very welcome. Everybody gets one of these. So open the first tab.
We have an extra version.
Put on my tower, please.
My scissors flew away.
Please set them down. Thank you. You need one?
I would like
Alright, so open the first tab to how to graph, and we're going to glue this down on the inside right here. Isn't it amazing? Our foldable has everything we could possibly need. If you need to trim your index card, trim your index card. But let's do it quickly so we can have our lesson.
Oh yeah, perfect fit.
Leslie, baby, breathe. Woosah over there. Do some yoga, honey.
Oh, the top drop.
Yes, please.
Yes, if you want to go sit back there at Durmstrang, then do it.
Oh yeah. Lost a lot of respect. And also been trainer. Yeah.
Okay, I don't care. You should run. We should run. You should write. So the first thing you do when you graph and slope-intercept form is you start with your y-intercept every time. So the b, the constant, what that is, that's where you start every single time. After you plot your y-intercept, you use your slope to rise, then run. So if it's positive, we go up and to the right. It's negative, we go down and to the right. And hopefully that'll help you on your zombie, which is your homework tonight.
Wait, this one?
We were supposed to do some last night, but I'm sure we didn't. So
I did.
I'm so proud of you.
Take a point.
Take a point.
Oh yeah.
Take a point. You can go ahead and turn yours in, baby. So the first one that we're going to graph, I'm going to graph A in green. And it's going to be y equals 2/3 x minus 3. Y equals 2/3 x minus 3. That's the first one that I'm graphing, and I'm graphing mine in green. Green. Verde.
Are we gonna do more than one problem?
We are. We're doing 2. Alright, so which of these two numbers is our y-intercept? Is it negative 3 or 2/3? Negative 3. So do we go up 3 or down 3? Why would we not go left 3? Because it's the y-intercept, so it's on the y-axis. Good. Take a point. So you go down 1, 2, 3. Now, is your slope positive or negative? It's a positive 2/3, y'all. Positive 2/3. So that means that we go up 2, right 1, 2, 3. Up 2, right 1, 2, 3. And then connect your dots. Now, if we ran out of room going to the right, we could go down 2 and left 3. Alright, my second one I'm going to graph in this pink color. It's going to be y equals negative 3x plus 2. Y equals negative 3x plus 2. So which of those two numbers is our y-intercept?
2.
2. So do we go up 2 or down 2? Up 2. And put a dot. And then what's our slope?
Down 3 over 1.
So you go down 3 and to the right 1. We're not cows. Right over is not a direction. And then we go down 3, right 1. Could we go up 3 and left 1?
Yeah.
But remember, if it's a negative, we need to fall down the hill into the Valley of Chocolate. So in this one, after we've connected our dots and drawn our line, are we falling down the hill? Then we graphed it right. On the green one, it's positive, so we should be climbing up the mountain. Are we climbing up the mountain on the green? Now, if you get confused on which one is which, didn't we make a flappy that tells us which one is which?
Yes, we did. We did.
So you could just open it and see which one is in that position. Does everybody understand?
Yes.
Now we're going to learn how to write them from standard form. And then we're going to clean up our tables. And we're going to not act like psychopaths and stand at the door. Does everyone understand? We have to stay in our seats.
We have a lot of answer boys.
Good.
What?
That's Portuguese.
Why are you the way you are? Alright. So, okay. Congratulations.
No, just do it.
Okay, so how to write from standard form. Standard form is ax plus by equals c. So you solve for y. Anytime you're trying to write it in standard form, in slope-intercept form from standard, you solve for y. Isn't that what we've been practicing in our math workshop over and over and over and over and over?
Yes.
It is. There's a reason we do the things we do. It is crazy. So the first one that we're going to do is 2x plus 3y equals 9. Now, we're trying to write this in slope-intercept form. So that means that we need to solve for y. I'm going to put a box around y. That means that we need to get everything away from y. And what would we need to move first?
3. That's 2x.
The 2x. And how would we move that 2x? Subtract 2x from both sides. Yes, I can, baby.
You can't. It just doesn't. It just goes to the other side.
Right, we just can't combine those.
So it becomes 7x.
No, you can't combine these.
It's negative 2x plus 9.
Negative 2x plus 9. Good, take a point. So you have 3y equals negative 2x plus 9. Look at you. You can read, you can listen. Can y'all not listen to your music? Thanks. This is why we can't have nice things. Alright, now, we write it as negative 2x plus 9 because slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So the x needs to come first. Does everybody understand? That's why I've been trying to tell you to do that. Okay, so what do I do now?
Divide by 3. Then you get y equals negative
It's not over.
negative 2/3 x minus 3.
2/3 x
Plus 3.
plus 3. Good, take a point.
Okay.
Can you try one without me and then we'll clean up?
Let's go.
He is talking to one of y'all.
If I compliment you, why don't you take the compliment? I'm not you in general. I'm just saying, like, why do people do that? I would just do my work.
Thank you.
We're solving for y less